tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
Hi guys, it's your girl Londa. I'm back with another episode of Justheretovent, and I really want to talk about a few things, but I'm just going to try to keep it short. I feel like my videos be too long sometimes. I be talking in circles, talking about a bunch of stuff, but I just want to talk about, trying to do stuff. Like somebody once told me, to try is to fail. So that means that just do. I think I'm missing the do. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you could tell yourself everything that you want to tell yourself positive, and you can really try to, no, let me stop saying try. You can put that into action, and things still might not work out, and that can be very much discouraging, One thing about me, though, is that I never give up. I've never given up. I never will give up, but I do feel like sometimes that I can sometimes come off like I'm pessimistic, and I'm really not trying to come off that way. I'm really trying to be more conscious of how people see me. But more importantly, I need to understand how I see myself, because how I see myself is not the same way people see me. So it's about perspective versus what reality is. You know what I'm saying? I guess with perspective, it's about what someone sees, and then what reality is what actually is going on. I think I had said this in one of my other videos, and I honestly feel like sometimes with perspective and reality, sometimes it could be a blurred line depending on the perception of others. You know what I mean? And me personally, I do feel like, excuse me, that it's time for me to really. It's been time. I'm late. I'm always late to the game, but it's been time for me to take charge of my life. We can't constantly sit here and keep holding ourselves back just because of past things that's happened in our life. It's time to move forward. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, I just feel like I've been at a standstill for a very long time. I'm always overthinking something. I'm always thinking somebody means more than what they're saying. And I do project a lot of my insecurities onto others. And that just comes with knowing yourself and knowing what you do. So that is my main goal right now. Besides, making sure my son's straight in the future. My main goal right now is stop projecting. Stop telling people what they think. You know what I mean? And cause how that already sounds stupid. Like how I'm gonna tell somebody what they think. I don't know what somebody thinks. I'm just making speculation. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, I just feel like it's time to. I really need to change. Like I really want to change. I've never wanted something so bad in my life, and feeling like sometimes I can't obtain it, and that's real frustrating. And I just feel like I'm happy, but I'm not happy with a lot of things. I don't like the way that I come off to people, and I have so much messed up mindset that it's affecting me in a very negative way. Like I feel like people that's from Philly, they know what Joe mean. That means being hype off somebody, we call it quote unquote ick eating, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the actual word, and that's a wrong way to feel. It's like if you really fuck with somebody, you know what I'm saying, y'all cool, whatever the case may be, you should big them up. Like, you know what I'm saying, you should be happy for them. And I think that a lot of times we get selfish, you know what I'm saying, we want something from someone, so it's like, okay, I'm not happy about this with this person because it's not what I want necessarily for them, you know what I mean? And that's not fair. That's not a fair thing to do. So I really just, I'm going to change. Y'all about to see a better me. And more importantly, I'm about to see a better me. I got a lot of changing to do. I got a lot of work to do on myself. And yesterday was a really good day. It was my mom's birthday. It was my mom's birthday, and I just got finished eating some tacos. It was my mom's birthday, and for the first time in really like years, maybe, could have even been a decade, honestly, I was on the phone with 3 of my sisters and 1 of my brothers, and it was just great. It it was great to sit there and talk to my family. You know what I mean? And I honestly wish that we all could talk more or did talk more. But a lot of times your life be going in such different directions that you just might not necessarily have the time, or it's just maybe you're just not interested. You know, I'm interested in whoever is interested in me. So if you're interested in me, I'm interested in you. If you're not interested in me, I'm not interested in you. It's really that simple. It's cut and dry. I'm very much, I don't have gray areas. It's either you like me or you don't, and vice versa. I either like you or I don't. I'm never like on the fence about, oh, I don't really know about this person. Like, I say a lot of stuff that I don't mean. I really need to think before I speak more. And we started planning the trip. Me and my sisters and my brother started planning the trip. We're supposed to be going to Vegas next May. And I'm not going to say we're supposed to be. I'm claiming that. I'm going to Vegas next May. I'll be off probation with my job. I just got 100 on my test yesterday. Shout out to me. Shout out to me, though. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because each test I got a higher score, a higher score, a higher score. And the test that I was most nervous about, I got the higher score, not the highest because it wasn't 100. I got 100 on my codes, but I knew I was going to pass that one. But the test that I was most nervous about, I got the highest score out of the other 3. So it just goes to show, like, you shouldn't doubt yourself. You know, if you're going to be a certain way or are a certain way or want to project a certain thing, be confident in that and own that and stand on that. My mom used to always say, make your yes mean yes and your no mean no. And what that really means is that mean what you say. Don't go back on your word. Don't go back. You know, if you want to be seen as somebody that's reliable, if you want to be seen as somebody that's not fickle, you know, you need to stand on what it is that you say and mean it. So that's why I really, really need to watch what I say, especially when I get upset, because I just say a lot of mean things to people, you know, and that's really not cool, because I definitely don't like it when people say certain stuff to me, because I get my feelings hurt easily. So I shouldn't dish it out if I'm not able to take it. So that's really the lesson that's learned. And for me, I really need to start showing that I have some sort of wisdom, because I do go down a lot of the same paths that I've been through, and I know what the end result is going to be, usually not positive, and yet I'm still going down that same road expecting a different result. That's insanity. You're not going to get nothing different if you already know what a certain thing brings to you. I was just texting my sister today, and she was just talking to me about, you know, I need some discipline. And I just said that to one of my other friends. I was like, I need discipline in my life. Like, I need structure. It is very much hard for me to stay focused on one thing. I'm praying every single day that God helps me with that, because I can't achieve anything if I'm always all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not going to work out. I ain't really about to sit here and keep y'all for a really long time, but I was just trying to talk to y'all about some things that was going on and that was on my mind. And I don't know, I just really feel like I let my emotions run me. They really run my life, you know. When I'm upset, I'm at rage. When I'm sad, I'm at depression. When I'm happy, I'm jubilant, you know. But I'm trying to stay at the happy stages, you know what I mean? And I know that's not realistic, because you are going to have days where you're down, but I don't want to be seen as someone that's a Debbie Downer, you know, and that's really my main thing right now. I don't really have too much else to say. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know I'm going to have a good one, and I'm just going to really focus on what I say, really focus on being focused, and just focus on my son. I think that those are 3 things that I need to hone in on, because time is short, life is short, and you're not going to get a second chance. You can't, there's no do-overs in life, you know. And yeah, I'm tired of the same thing. I want more. So in order to get more, I got to work more. And not really work more, but I got to work smarter. I feel like I work harder. Like right now, I'm having a situation with my son where as though they got my schedule so messed up that I used to couldn't drop him off. I mean, I used to couldn't pick him up, but now I can't pick him up or drop him off. I feel like my only option is to take him out of daycare. But I don't want to do that to him, because he's missing his time with other kids, number 1. And number 2, you know, I'm working from home. He can't be running around yelling and screaming while I'm on the phone. So I'm just trying to find a happy medium. I don't want to inconvenience other people in my life. But I think that I need to stop worrying about other people less and worry about myself more. And I've always had a problem with that. I'm always putting other people's needs before my own. And I do feel a need to fit in, you know, and I don't know if that's because I'm the youngest and I was always trying to fit in with my siblings and always felt rejected by them, not having that relationship. It could be something that has manifested itself into my later life as I'm the age that I am now. So I'm not really sure, honestly. So long story short of it is that it's time to make some changes. And more importantly, I need to stop trying to make changes for others and make the changes for myself. I think that the biggest lesson that life has taught me is that you can't please everybody. And I am a people pleaser. So I think that that's something that if you come across the wrong person, that will get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to do better. No, I'm not going to say I want to do better. I'm going to do better. It's really time to change. The change going to come. Y'all heard Sam Cooke. Oh, Lord. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Share if you care, leave a comment. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.